Sometimes, if you want some drastic changes in your life, you're going to have to take some drastic actions that will cause that change that you really, really want. You're going to have to do something that some people will say is dramatic, some people will say it's crazy, but then that thing that you're going to be willing to do will be the one that will bring the outcome that you want. I remember a while back, I was just this young guy struggling financially. I couldn't find a job. I studied to get a degree, but my degree was worthless because there were no jobs. But check this out. This is the city where I now live. And I want to explain something. Now check this out. This is my view right here. As you can see, this is what I wake up and see every single day. Just had some dinner, supper, whatever you want to call it. And this is what I get to see. But this is me, who was coming from a small town. I had never seen the sea before, but I now live there. And I made a decision and said that I want my life to change so that I could take care of my mom and my dad. Because at the age of 30, I was still being taken care of by my parents. And I was so totally broke. And as a young man, I was struggling internally because, at the age of 30, you're meant to be taking care of your parents. But they were taking care of me. And my hometown, there was absolutely nothing that was happening that was helping me to become a better person or a better man or whatever. So I made a decision and I said, you know what? I'm just going to go somewhere where the people who I dream of becoming like live, right? I'm just going to take a risk and get on a bus and find somewhere where there are people who are living the life that I want to live. And then I'll figure things out by watching them, learning from them, working for them, and then hopefully my life will change. So I bought a bus ticket, saved for it for about a year and a half, moved to Cape Town, and now I live in the city of my dreams because I took the risk of just trying something that I'd never done before. I'm not saying just totally burn the boats and don't think through such decisions, but I'm saying that sometimes you need to make drastic decisions if you want some drastic things to happen in your life. Me moving to Cape Town didn't mean that from the moment I got here, things just suddenly changed, but it meant that it gave me the opportunity for things to change for my good, because I started meeting people who live this digital nomad lifestyle or people who make money online, which led me to starting this channel or this platform where you're actually watching this video. And yes, it might have taken me a while, but I'm now at a point in my life where things have turned out for the better because of that decision that I took. I wasn't clear on what was going to happen at the time, but one thing I'm guaranteed is that had I stayed where I was, I probably would still be there. Now it's about 6-7 years later, and I'm enjoying my life. I am investing in businesses. I'm buying cars. This is a beautiful new car that I bought. You probably see another video that I spoke about this. I'm traveling the world. Just next month, I'm going to Kenya, and I'm looking forward to it. Going to different places I'd never dreamed of going. But they all came because, or let me say, all these opportunities came because I just woke up that one day and I said, you know what, I can't be stuck here. I can't be waiting for the government to give me a solution. I can't be praying in church every single day or every single Sunday and hoping that God would suddenly just bless me and something would happen that would change my life. I took the ownership of what I wanted to happen in my life into my own hands, and I made a decision and I moved to Cape Town. So I'm not saying you should move to Cape Town because obviously we live in different parts of the world. But I'm saying make a decision that makes you burn the bridges and say that I can't go back. Make a decision that I'm going to try something I've never tried before so that my life can change. So that my life can change for the better. So that I'm not stuck where I was, but I am now able to live a different life and move towards what I really, really want for myself. I never thought I would get to a point whereby now I can decide what type of car I can drive. I could only drive my parents' cars. And it's always funny, like when I talk about this, I emphasize it. I was 30 years old living in my parents' house. Most 30-year-olds should have their lives in order by then. I was too broke to be in a relationship. In fact, my previous relationship ended because I was so broke. But my life changed when I then decided that, you know what, I'm going somewhere where no one knows me, and if I fail, it means I'm just gonna die. I'm not saying you should just go somewhere where you're gonna die, but I think you get what I'm saying. Make a decision that will make you be forced to get the life and the change that you really, really want. And that's what will bring the change that you're really looking for. Let me know in the comments your thoughts if you are in a position where you feel like you want your life to change, and what idea or what thoughts are you having of something drastic that maybe you want to do. It might be buying an online course with all the money that you have, taking that risk. It might be getting an internship from somewhere where they don't pay you, but you learn the skills that will teach you that thing that will help you to succeed. It might be moving to a new city like I did. It doesn't matter what it is. Make that decision and do it. And hopefully a few months, few years from now, your future self is going to be thanking you for making that decision.